Greetings, everyone. It's your girl back again with another podcast. I hope you're doing well. What's today? What's today? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Today's Saturday, the 8th of January 2022. And this is a little bit of a backtrack over the last few years, because when I first started talking and about issues in the Black community, must be about 2018. I think I started around 2018, and I remember I said a lot of stuff, but on Facebook I said a lot of stuff, but I wasn't liked for it, because I wasn't for the stupidness. I wasn't for the emotional, delusionary foolishness. I wasn't about that. I was always about, okay, we have to, as Black people, melanated people, we're going to have to make the choice of whether or not we want to continue to be slaves, or we're going to take ownership and mastery over our own destiny. Okay. This comes on the back of things like, marches that used to take place in London every year. Every year we have a march in August. August the 1st is usually the date that they choose for this march, and we march through Brixton down to the Houses of Parliament to hand in a petition to the Prime Minister to ask for reparations for the Black community, or for the descendants of those who were enslaved by empire or the British Empire, And I remember a lot of people didn't like what I was saying, but they didn't tell me they didn't like it. But you got the Stonewall of the Black community. You got all the Garveyites, and the what do you call them? The spokespeople of the Black community that would pretend like they never heard me and think that I was a jumped up upstart that wanted the sound of my own voice and wanted attention and stuff. But no, it's not that. It's because it's time to tell the truth. You will have Black British people still there, I beg, for something that ain't coming. It don't matter how many thousands of people march down to the Houses of Parliament. Has anything come from it? I've asked this question before. I've asked these same people, come and talk to me. Come in my inbox and tell me what's the progress of this petitioning. You can stand up in a Brixton High Street, right, for hours with a microphone for as long as you are shouting and screaming and pleading with who? With who? Who are you shouting and pleading with? Do you not have any pride? Do you not have any, your ancestors are not, then, this was okay when we first started out, but then after a while, you have to realize that marching is not doing it. Okay, then you're going to turn around and say, well, okay, 2020, a lot of things changed because of George Floyd and Black Lives Matter. But has there been any talk of reparations? At all? You can walk down Brixton High Street and shout, stop the Magamancy as much as you like. Ain't nothing going to change. Yes, they're giving you, they've given Black people spaces. Now they're putting Black people in the forefront in TV, in film. They're making it a bit more inclusive for everyone. Yeah, but that's all you get. The government is not going to go into their coffers and pull out millions, maybe even trillions of pounds. They're not going to do that. And even if they do, how are they going to decipher who is entitled to what? Have we thought about this? See, this is the delusion of Black people. The delusion. And then on top of that, I remember back in 2018 when I started talking about this, I remember I hear my ancestors telling me point blank, they ain't giving them nothing because Black people are not even ready for reparations. Even if they were going to give you reparations, Black people ain't ready for reparations. What would you do with it? You would squander it on foolishness. Y'all wouldn't think, oh, let's come together. No, because we won't even unite. We won't even unite amongst ourselves to sit down and discuss and to plan and to start saying, okay, this will go, this money will be allocated, this. No, we haven't even done that. We're still fighting amongst ourselves. The ancestor said, you ain't getting nothing. Because you people can't even unite amongst yourselves to decide what's going to happen and how will benefit your descendants going down so that we don't end up in a situation again. Y'all haven't even done that. Before you go and beg the white man, you need to sit down. We black people, and I'm keeping myself out of this because I'm done with the delusions. We black people need to come together and have unified. They need to unify under something. Or what's the point? A house that is divided against itself cannot stand. So you can all sit up there as much as you like with your big title, your staves and your head wraps and your African clothing and jewelry and look the part. But at the same time, nothing's coming of it. This is the thing with us black people, black British people, especially of those of Caribbean heritage. You like to look good, and that's it. It looks good to do it. You can stand up in a Windrush Square and shout and rare. But if you're not unified in everything, if we are not unified in, how is this money going to be allocated? If we can't even come together to deal with our own dirty laundry, okay, let's face it. If we can't even come together to deal with our own dirty laundry, our own issues within our community, how the hell are you going to come together to deal with these things? You see, I can't. Could you stop deluding the people then, please? Y'all know yourselves, and I'm not calling name, but you know yourselves. You know, the ones that always got the megaphones and always there talking about we're the leaders of the black community. You know, you're not leading anything. You can't lead a group of people that are not united. You're just there to look good. You're there to dress up. You're there to shout and have your voice. Everybody hear your voice. But nothing comes of it. After this march on August the 1st and everybody gone home, yeah, after them smoke weed on Parliament Square and gone home, then what's next? Oh, we come back again next year. It's just a day out. It's just a day out, isn't it? Huh? That's all it is, a day out. There's nothing that comes of it. It's just an opportunity to just make nice. That's all it is. And this is what I come to see about us as black people. We don't want to be honest with ourselves at all. Okay? We don't want to be honest with ourselves. We want to continue to look good and be seen look good. Be seen looking good and looking like we're doing something, but nothing ain't getting done. See, so you can continue to lie to yourselves. All these black activists and Pan-Africanists and Garveyites, and it's just rubbish. Because what you should be working on is unity amongst your people. Them. What you should be working on is why is it that we can't even have unity in our own families, let alone outside the household where we have, why can't we even sort that out? Yeah? Why is it that financially we're at the bottom of the rung? Why is it that we don't encourage each other to start businesses? Why is it that, y'all will gather together and group up and destroy and shadow block and shadow ban and gang stalk and gossip and behind people's back because they're saying the thing that you don't like? Why are you putting together things so that black people can start businesses and being self-sufficient? Why aren't you doing that? You can walk down Lambeth Bridge with your Stop the Magamancy all you like. It ain't, what is coming from it? It's just rubbish. So instead of continuing that foolishness, how about you now focus on what is going on within the black family? Why are our young men out here killing each other on a regular? Why is it that there's men in the community that are predatory towards our young girls? Deal with those issues. Deal with those issues, those damaging issues there. Why are black mothers dying in more likely to die in childbirth? Why is it that the NHS is full of black women, but yet black women are less likely to get the treatment that they need in NHS? Deal with those issues. Why is it that the high percentage of male suicide in the black community, especially amongst black male, is so high? Deal with those issues. Stop the Maggie Mancy marches needs to stop. Because for me, it just looked like a puppy show. Yeah? And all now, nothing will change. When did these marches start? At the beginning of the 2000s, what's changed? Has the government, like I said, has the government come forth and said, okay, you people that have been coming to Parliament Square every year, 1st of August, this is what we're going to do? No, they haven't said nothing. They're not even giving you no acknowledgement. Don't you feel stupid when you stand up in a Brixton shouting and screaming for hours when people are just stand up there, look by you? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel like, oh, is it just because you like the sound of your own voice? You know, them things there, yeah, the puppy show needs to stop now. There's more important things. Yeah, yes, that is an important issue, but there are grassroots issues that we need to be dealing with. The grassroots issues like the black home, the black family, mental health issues, things like this. Those things, why our children are killing each other on the streets. Nobody wants to address that. Oh, well, another black boy was stabbed. Oh, another black boy. Yeah, another one. But come August the 1st, I'll want to dress up and gone about your march down to Parliament. Waste of time. Makes no sense. Yes? So all you Garveyites, for me, and I said this before, I reckon that you're agents. You're agents of the black community. Make it look like you do something, you know, I do nothing. If you're not talking about the black economic situation within the home, the family, what are you here to do? If you're not dealing with these fundamental issues as to why these big grown men chasing after and being predatory over these young girl them, and you ain't dealing with that, but yet you know say it agwan and you are keep people name quiet so you don't cause no problem. You're part of the problem. Because a lot of you know what's going on, but you don't want to talk nobody name. You don't want to call nobody name. Because you don't want to offend nobody. Yes, they should be offended. These people are predators. Male and female, not even just men. Male and female, honey. Call them out. Deal with them people, them. Those within us, within our community that are hindering and damaging our young people. Deal with those people, yeah? Stop with this dress up and carrying like with black power shit. Because we don't have no black power. You can look African and you can have big stuff and big jewelry and big ring and all of that as much as you like. But it don't solve no problem. It don't have no use. It's just a puppy show. I mean, I want to hear about no Pan-African and nothing. You see, this is the thing. This is the thing, yeah. Y'all talking about let's all run to Africa and rebuild, but yet you're still carrying the same dirty people with you. So hang on, if we all decided to go to Africa tomorrow, and for some reason we managed to get reparations, and we all decide, okay, let's all jump on a plane and go to Africa and start and rebuild and in the motherland. You're still carrying these same frigging people with us who are still predatory, who are still wicked, yeah, who are still murderous. You won't deal with those things though, will you? You don't want to deal with those things. You want the romanticized version of things. You want this romanticized rubbish. Oh, let's all go back to Africa, to the motherland. It's all illusion. It's all romanticism. I'm sorry, it is. Okay? I'm a realist. Yes, I'm a spiritual woman, but I'm a realist. And I let time pass. And I see, okay, where's the results? If I can't see no results, then for me, what's the point in carrying on? You know that old saying, if you continue to do something over and over again and expect to get a different result, you're crazy. You have to change up your style. You can't keep doing the same things and expect to get a different result. So every year we go and march down. What is getting from this? What are we getting from it? Nothing. It was a nice day out. That's it. And then and then you go to Parliament Square and then just blaze up the weed, and it's just like, come on now, really? Are we really? It don't look good, does it? It's and for some reason, Spirit wanted me to go back to this again, because I haven't mentioned this for some years. But again, Spirit says enough is enough. Okay, this is not the time. We're in 2022 now. It's now time to stop behaving like slaves and going to the master to beg. We need to stop that. You should be encouraging mastery of your own destiny is what you should be encouraging. You don't go to the government and beg. It don't work. You just make yourself look stupid. Let me tell you, is any of the other communities going to beg? No, there's what them do. Let me give me an example right here. Look at the other communities in the UK. You have the Romanians. They came here 10 in droves. They came when they mostly came. They came about 10 years ago. Say, you look around. They have shop everywhere. The Polish, they have their community. They don't go beg nobody. They went and they gather together and they set up their community. The Sudanese, the Ethiopians, especially here in Birmingham, they go and set up their business and they support their business. They support their business. They will set up a restaurant, because I live in an area where there's a lot of Ethiopian people, Sudanese people. And they set up their things and they keep their things tight. And they support their they put together and they said, this is our community thing, our community restaurant, our community hub. This is where we would have our community meetings and stuff. Because we all unified under one plan. Black people can't unify under nothing. And you don't see nothing built. And when we do build anything, we don't support it. So it's only a matter of time before it falls by the wayside, because we don't support it. And then you want the government, the master to come and give you. Again, you look like a slave. Before you call your community and say, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to unify under a plan. We're going to do this for the whole, No. And the thing is, even if we did do that, there's people in our community that don't like, I don't like that person, so that can't happen. And I don't like the way they do that. So rare. There's always something. I just don't like that person, so I'm going to support it because my spirit don't take to them. Rather than say, I don't care about how I feel. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than how I feel about a person. This is about my future. This is about my children's future. No, we don't think like that, because we don't give a shit about our children's future, do we? We don't. We only care about ourselves and today and not tomorrow. And you look at these communities that came long time after us, they are thriving. Because they're unified under a plan. We have a community and we have to support our community. So that's why we don't have anything. All of the other communities show that. The Asians, the Muslim community, everybody, the Jewish community, everybody know that. But what we do is we would dare tear down this person behind them back. Me not like that. Me not like that person, the way that person's moving. Me not support not them because me not like them. We don't like that here. That person hurt my feelings. I don't like it. Therefore, I'm not going to support it. Them kind of behavior there is why we don't have nothing. Okay, and I'm talking about the Caribbean community. I'm not so much talking about Africans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, because they have their community because they understand. But Caribbean, Jamaicans, especially Jamaicans now, bad mind. Bad mind. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm lying, put it in the description box below. Tell me if I'm lying. Put it in the description box below. Not in the description box, sorry, the comment section. If I am lying, tell me I'm lying. Correct me, because none of you ever come back and tell me, sis, you were wrong. Never, because all want to know see me right. But what you will do is that behind the scenes, you will try and shut me down. Isn't it? Isn't it? You'll shut me down behind the scenes quietly, sneaky. Don't even come to my face and do it. Isn't it? Yes, I know. Because me see you and me hear you in the spirit. Me know. It's all right, though. Because all of you that participate in that kind of behavior, you will get yours. Because at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's not about me. It's a bigger picture we are trying to paint here. We are trying to, well, really what we should be doing is trying to create a better world for our descendants. Our children should not be killing each other on the road. Our children should not be killing each other on the road. Where did that come from? Does anybody ask the questions why this is happening? No. You just resign yourself to the it's another one. Nobody wants to get to the root of the issue. So yeah, that's it's sad, but again, Spirit keeps bringing. Today, decided to bring this back around to my attention, and for me to speak about again. If I don't want to hear nothing about reparations, you need to learn to. You need to teach the people you leaders of the so-called Black community, especially the Caribbean community. You need to teach your people how to be unified under a vision. Not under popularity and who you like and who you not like. If the vision is going to work, you have to, if the vision is sound, that's what you should be rallying around. Not rallying around popularity and who's popular and who people likes. Yeah? When you continue to put people who are entertainers as leaders, it won't work. It won't work. It will never work. Popularity is not it. It's not about what's popular. It's about what is beneficial, what is honest, what is truthful, what is solid, what will work. That's what it's about. So I don't want to hear nothing about no Marcus Garveyite. I'm a Garveyite. Which part? Okay, what is that exactly? Tell me. What is a Garveyite? Tell me now. Tell me. Because for me, it just seems like something to say. It really does. I remember when I was going through some hard times, and I remember I went to one particular person. I won't call their name, like I said. And this person made out like he was the leader of the Black community. Ooh, yes, look at me. Every time, he's always got megaphone and rare, speaking for people and rare. But when I needed help, and I went to him, sent him a message, you get some random, what did I get? I got some generic response. Like, don't bother me. Don't bother me. That kind of response. There are people among us that are dying physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and y'all don't care. Be honest, y'all don't care. You just care about your image. You just care about your name. You care about your little MBE or whatever it is that you're looking to get. You don't care about us. Not really. You care about what people view you as. Okay? Because if you did care, you would make sure people are united under a vision. You'll make sure of that. You wouldn't continue to just do these stupid gimmicks every year, because it's a gimmick. It's sure. You would stop that and do something that is actually going to benefit us. Not let's all get ready to dress up and go and march and everybody look at me and let's play some drum and let's all sing redemption song. It's pointless. It achieves nothing. So I'm going to leave that there. And if you were offended, good, you're offended, good. I'm tired of not offending people so that I can be like, no, I'm not. I've stopped doing that a long time ago anyway. I stopped doing that a long time ago. It's time to stop being popular. It's time to be honest. Okay. My ears started ringing. As I said that. It's time to stop being popular and it's time to be honest. And yes, you're going to lose friends. But at least you'll gain respect. So I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.